This is Molly. What happens if someone gets sick in space? Over.
Well, we have lots of medicine on board and procedures for how to diagnose each other and how to solve problems. But we also have doctors on the ground, and we talk to them actually first, and we can also do video to show them anything we think we can support. It works great. Over.
This is Michael. What is your job on the space station? Over.
My job is just like all of us. We do lots of different things. I do robotics. I do experiments. I help maintain the station. We move the stowage around to make room for the new equipment. Lots of different things. Over.
This is Dylan. Do you ever feel claustrophobic? Over.
Not usually. I'm kind of small, so it's easy for me to be in small spaces now. Although I will tell you, the first time I put a spacesuit helmet on, the first time I was in a spacesuit and they put the helmet on, I started breathing a little fast and thinking, oh, I don't know about this. But then you just have to calm down and breathe slow and realize that it's all going to be okay, and lots of people that are very good make all the equipment, and it's going to be safe. Over.
This is Maggie. How do you keep clean? Over.
Maggie, if we just have a hose with water, it would go all over the place. So what we do is we take drink bags and we put our water into like a towel, and we take kind of a sponge bath. Sounds kind of yucky, but it actually works out just fine. I feel very clean all the time, and I wash my hair just by putting water in and some shampoo in, and then I take a towel and dry it off. It works great. Over.
This is Ruthie. Are plants living on board the station? Over.
Ruthie, we at this very moment, I think we have cucumber seeds that are growing, and we use different kinds of plants to understand how to grow plants in space, so that when we go to places like Mars, where we can't pack all of our food, then we can actually grow food on the way to Mars. Over.
This is Sam. How many times have you been in space? Over.
Yeah, I've been in space the third time. The first two missions were pretty short, 16 days and 5 days, and now I've been up here, I don't know, almost 6 months.
This is Madison. What does it look like in a rocket ship? Over.
In a rocket ship, our Soyuz rocket ship, our Russian rocket ship is pretty small, and so there's lots of buttons and things to push and numbers to watch in front of us, and then everything that we need is right around us so that we can be strapped in tight but still reach everything that we need. Over.
This is Casey. How long does it take to get ready for a spacewalk? Over.
Casey, what we do is we check out the spacesuits to make sure, these are like our own little spaceships in a way. When you're out doing a spacewalk, you're wearing your own spaceship, and even though you don't travel very far, we want to make sure that all the systems can take care of breathing and cooling, and everything's working, so we check everything out very carefully. In fact, we've done that since the spacewalks that are coming up when the space shuttle comes, and then we get ready to go outside. It takes, I would say, a couple of days to get ready for a spacewalk. Over.
This is Maggie. Do you play any sports or games in space? Over.
Well, we all exercise about twice a day, either on a bicycle or a treadmill or lift weights. We do 2 of those 3 things every single day. And as for a game, we kind of invent our own games. We can play kind of like ball in 3 dimensions and things bounce off the ceiling and the floor. It's actually pretty fun. Over.
This is Jenna. If you had the choice, would you ever apply for another job, or do you want to stay an astronaut? Over.
Jenna, I would want to stay an astronaut.
how long